Yep. My roommate literally used our room as the toilet. See, when I was little, every weekend I would go stay at my dad's house. And on the weekdays, I was with my mom's. But when it was summertime, I basically lived with him for the whole summer. And when I was down there, I had to share a room with my nephew, who we're gonna call Tim. We slept on the same bed, shared toys, all that. See, but the thing about Tim is, he had all his screws loose, bruh. See, one day me and Tim were chilling in the living room, watching TV with my dad. And my dad's wife comes in, and she like, it's time for bed. So we wash up, say our prayers, and sleep. And sometime throughout the night, I woke up a little bit and heard something like water pouring on the ground or something. But not like somebody was in the bathroom type beat. So I inspect the room. I ain't see nothing. Then I look for Tim, and he was nowhere to be found. Well, I am 12, so what do I care? And I go back to sleep. And this is where everything went straight in the dumpster. Because when I wake up the next day, oh my, oh, Jesus, help me, please. I smelled the most smelly smell I've ever smelled. It was like a mix of Mountain Dew, expired Cheerios, and Moose Tinkle. Yo, I sprint out the room to hide from the smell, bruh. Yo, I'm looking at the door. It looked like the fumes is leaking outside of the door, bruh. I'm outside the room like, somebody please cut off my nose. And I'm thinking, okay, somebody wet the bed. So I start feeling my drawers, and everything was clean on me. So it had to be Tim. I started feeling around on the bed, but it wasn't wet either. Well, I'm 12, so what do I care? So I go downstairs and start eating my breakfast. And Tim was down there too. So I'm like, yo, Tim, did you wet the bed? Nah, bro, we good, bro. Okay, then why does the whole room smell like Shh. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Mr. Tim is saying, don't worry about it. The bed is not wet. Oh my God. No way. But ladies and gentlemen, he definitely did. Because as I'm walking back to our room to play the game. Oh, what's up, D? Wanna hop on Minecraft or something? Bruh, what is you doing, bruh? Using the bathroom. Use the toilet. It's literally right there. Nah, man, it's too far. Yo, bro, how long have you been doing this, bruh? Probably like the entire summer. The entire summer? Do you know how many times I've reached under that bed and gotten pillows? So I'm like, bro, I don't care how far the toilet is, bro. Stop it. You nasty. So I go back downstairs, and the rest of my time there, I was sleeping downstairs. No pillow, no blanket. And I really wish I could have gotten something, but Tim violated the rest of them. And I'm 12 and overly broke. But thanks to today's sponsor, Cooper, I don't even need to have any money. Cooper is a free Chrome extension that actually saves you money when shopping online. Cooper is available for free on Chrome, Edge, Opera GX, Safari, Firefox, anywhere, any browser. And the best thing about Cooper is they work with 200,000 stores globally. I hate when I'm shopping online and can't find a deal. Nope, Cooper got you. They have 4 different ways you can save money. They automatically find and apply the best coupons. Cooper offers cash back from over 76,000 retailers like Temu, Macy's, Sephora. The cashback rewards take about 3 to 15 days to process. And the more you shop using Cooper, the faster your cashback is received. I don't know about y'all, but I love fast money. Y'all see these guys, bro? And you don't have to worry about how you're gonna get your money. The cashback rewards can be redeemed via gift card, PayPal, bank card, or a random guy in the alley. They have everything. Psst. You wanted the free cashback rewards? Thank you, boss. Cooper also offers real-time price comparison that can be used alongside with the auto coupon testing and cashback. It's free money, bruh, and they actually value you. Now, come on, y'all. Stop overpaying, y'all. Cooper just makes saving simple. The link is available in the description, and thank you, Cooper, for sponsoring this video. But I ain't see him doing it no more. But then one day, right, we had a long day of cleaning. We hopped on the game. We were playing all night. Our brother was tired. So I end up passing out upstairs. And just like before, I wake up in the middle of the night and heard the same water pouring on the ground. Bro, I look around again. I ain't see nothing. And something told me to look over the edge of the bed. So I look over, I see Tim doing it again. Bro, I grab a pillow off the bed and I go downstairs to sleep, bro. There is no way I'm sleeping in a bed where there's a kid peeing under my bed, bro. Something gotta change, and it ain't gonna be me. So the next day, I wake up. The whole morning, I'm really contemplating if I want to snitch, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified to tell on him. But on the other hand, I'm not sleeping in the pee room, bro. I'm sorry. So I find a moment where Tim wasn't around, and I walk up to my dad, and I'm like, "Hey, Dad, can I talk to you real quick? I need you to keep it a secret." "Yeah, of course, kid. What's up?" "Dad, Tim is peeing under the bed."
He what?
Shh, Dad, come on. What did he do? He's been peeing under the bed. Okay. And then he's just sitting there for like a minute or two. Then he stand up, walk straight upstairs. Yo, gang, I'm terrified, cause I ain't never seen my dad get angry, let alone start acting like this. So I wanted to make sure my boy Tim ain't die. So I low-key sneak up behind him. He opened the door. He like, oh, hey, what's up,
Tim? Why it smell like that in here, Tim? Tim, get off the bed, Tim. Get off the bed, Tim. Tim, why does it smell like pee in here, Tim?
Tim, I don't know.
Tim,
I don't
why
know.
is my carpet yellow, Tim?
I don't know.
Why is my carpet yellow, Tim?
Tim, what's going on in here, Tim?
I don't know.
D, go downstairs. I'm sitting downstairs. Yo, all I hear is,
So you don't want to use the toilet, huh?
Nah. You don't want to use the toilet? Okay, this better. This easier, ain't it? This better. This is way better, ain't it? Yeah.
yo, Pop walk downstairs with Tim. He tell him, "Tim, go stand in the corner and count the dust." And then he sit down. Yo, Dad was hot. Yo, he was too hot. Bro, I look over at Tim. He giving me the meanest mug I'd never seen. And I'm already knowing if I stay, he finna do something weird to me. Bruh already knew I snitched on him. So I walk over to my dad and I'm like, "Dad, can I use your phone real quick?" "Yeah, kid. Here." Yo, I walk out the room. I call my mom like, "Yo, please come save me, gang, please." And then after a few minutes, my mom came and scooped me. Now, you might be wondering what made me so scared to tell on Tim. And it's because the moment Tim doesn't get his way, or you do something to wrong him, or just something he doesn't want in general, Tim crashes out, bruh. Not like how people be saying,
"Oh, if you mess with me, I'm gonna see red and crash out."
no, bruh. Tim is the LeBron James of crashing out, bro. Like, he would do insane stuff to you, like while you were sleeping. But you know, that's an easy fix. Just give him the beats and he'll stop. I was twice his size. But the only problem with that was one time we got into an actual fight and I whooped him pretty bad. He was crying all over the place. Tee-hee. And my dad was like, "Stop putting your hands on him." But Dad, he doesn't listen. "Stop putting your hands on him." "But Dad, he was gonna hurt
Stop putting your hands on.
And I was way more scared of getting a beating from my dad than getting into it with Tim. So I stopped. But now I was basically defenseless to all the crazy, insane stuff he would do when he got mad. Perfect example of this, a few weeks after that happened, we were chilling in the living room watching TV. And my dad and his wife were leaving to go to the store. And they were like, "D, you're in charge. And Tim, you better act right while we're gone." So we keep watching TV, and I got up to go play the Xbox. And 20 minutes into my game, Tim comes in the room and he's like, "Yo, what you doing?" "I'm just on the game." "Okay, let me play." "For sure." So I hand him the other controller, and then he just stops and stands there. And I'm like, "Yo, are you good?" And he's like, "No, give me that controller. I'm player one." So I look at him, I'm like, "No, bro, I got here first. So if you want to play, you gonna have to be player two."
Give me the controller.
Bro, move.
No, I want to be player one. No. I told you, bro, you're not getting this controller.
Okay, watch this. Watch nothing, bruh. I got here first. And I'm 12, bruh.
I'm ready to die about player one, big brother.
So I finished playing my game. And tell me why I hear this fool talking to himself, bruh.
No, you can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. I'm always player one. No, I gotta end him. I gotta end him.
And I'm low-key getting a little scared, my nigga. I ain't never hear Tim speak like these before. This a new tantrum badge. But I'm thinking, okay, you know, he'll get over it. He do this sometimes. Until boom, right? I'm still playing the game, and it sounded like you going through a drawer or something. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, yo, it's no way I think you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, gang. Over player one? Really? Hey, Tim, what you got in your hand there? I'ma ask you nicely. Please just give me the controller. Nah, bro. I told you, like, I was here first. Hey, bro, this dude pulls out a knife, bro. Not the little one, a gigantic kitchen knife, bro. Over player one? Really? And you know what I did? I gave him that controller. Come on, absolutely. Hey, I am not dying for player one, big brother. I was playing, big brother. Now I'ma keep it a stack too. When my daddy and his wife came back, I was definitely about to snitch, but boom, right? I look down, he never put the knife back. So I sit back down and keep playing the game. And after a few minutes, I was like, yo, Tim, I'ma be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, okay. Oh my God. It was way too close, bro. He almost took me out. Now I'm sitting in the bathroom and I don't know if I want to snitch, bro. Cause he already got done the worst way because of the pee thing, right? But I can't imagine what they would do to my boy if they found out about this. They might take him away or something. I love my guy, you know? He was basically my little brother. So I ended up not saying nothing, bro. But I do gotta get up on out of here. Like, that was crazy. So I go find my dad, and I call my mom from his phone, and I went home. I had to get up on out of there. And after everything cooled off for a few weeks, I ended up going back over to my dad's house just for the day. And my dad is like, hey, son, because of the whole pee incident, we ended up taking Tim to the doctor, and we found out that he's bipolar. No way! So as long as he's taking his medicine, you should have no problems with him. Now, for real, I still wasn't trying to be around, bro. Pulling out a knife over player one? I don't know nothing about what it's like to be bipolar, but girl, be for real. But my dad was right on that one. Over the past couple of days I was there, he was taking his medicine, and I had no problems with him ever since that. Unless he didn't take his medicine. So I ended up putting it behind me. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't know what it's like to have any mental stuff going on, so I couldn't really be too mad at him. And I get the whole crashing out over the game thing, you know, we were kids, whatever. But now that we're older, Tim is the nicest person ever, bro, I promise you.